welcome to my new video, as I always say every single time. This is actually something a bit different. I haven't really done this yet on my channel. It's kind of a chit chat tutorial slash get ready with me, even though I ain't getting ready to go anywhere. I just think it'll be nice to kind of do a chit chat tutorial as I haven't done one. Plus I actually get to talk to you guys, which is nice. Yeah, so stick around if you want to see a bomb ass look. As usual, as I always say every single video, if you got anything you want to see, just list it down in the comment box below and I'll definitely get right back at you. Yeah, here we go. So I'm starting off with, as I always do, I'm going to start concealing the eye area at the top here. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in Y41, that's my colour. So yeah, just blob that on like so. Like I've said, I really do like this concealer. This concealer is really good. It covers up a great deal, but you really can't be heavy-handed with it. Like right now I can see that I've put way too much on and you gotta be careful because if you put too much on it can get quite creasy. So I'm actually going to use a different way to blend it out today. I'm actually going to be using the Morphe E7. Sorry about that. My butterfingers knocked it down. I'm actually sitting on my bed. I keep changing where I keep filming at the moment because I'm just trying to find like the perfect place to film. So right, I'm actually in my bedroom sitting on my bed and yes, my walls are white. So I dropped my brush and it actually fell down my bed. My sister luckily went to go get that for me. So as I was saying, I'm using the Morphe E7 brush to blend my concealer out. So anyway, I'm just trying out new brushes because I like to try out new stuff for you guys on my channel so you can, you know, just get my opinion on it and you can decide whether or not you actually want to get it. Is it worth the money? Is it not? You know. So yeah, I'm just going to start blending this concealer out. I like it. Like I've actually owned this brush for a while. It's quite dense, the bristles, so yeah, it does buff out really well. Yeah, it's quite nice. I do like it. If you're not I think if you're not a sponge person, like I'm not gonna lie, I am ride or die Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. But if you're not a sponge person, this brush is pretty good because it's angled. It does really get into those hard to reach areas of the eye. So I suppose that's really good. Yeah, I'm tapping and like, I'm trying to find the best way to explain it. So I tap first to actually get the product in and then I start going in with the rubbing afterwards. I feel like once you tap, you kind of push it into the skin first so you get that airbrush look. But I think if you just go straight in with the rubbing, you might actually just start creating streak marks and nobody wants that. Who wants streaky eyes? Sorry guys, my camera died because cleverly I didn't charge my battery when I'm recording a tutorial. Who does that? Anyways, then I used my go-to powder, which is Nye Luxury Powder-Banana, and use the Zoeva Luxury Highlighter brush, and I've just literally dusted that powder on the eyelids. Yep, so I usually do to set it. So now I'm going to use the Morphe 35T palette, and it looks like this. And up in my upper crease, I think I'm actually going to put this really taupey colour right there. So I'm just going to take my tapered eyeshadow highlighting brush? My tapered blending brush. It's not really going to put much of a colour there. I just kind of just want something there, really. Yeah, you know. And it's just literally just put a tiny bit of colour there. So anyways, I'm contemplating whether to do like maybe a hair care video or a skincare video. I don't know, what are you guys' thoughts? I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. Like, I don't want it to be, you know, it's not everyday makeup. Some days eyeshadow goes barefaced as well. So I think it'll be quite important to talk about skincare because in my opinion skincare is much more important than makeup because the makeup is not going to lay flawlessly if you don't have good skin. That's the truth of the situation. So I could show you my regime maybe or what stuff I use. I don't know, just let me know your thoughts. There we go. So it should look something like this. Now I'm going in with one of my favourite eyeliners, which is the Lancome eyeliner Plume. Been using this in my last couple of videos. It's amazing. If you like, the thing is, look, I don't really like much pen eyeliners, but this one is really good. I don't know, I think it's maybe because of the way the nib tapers. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's actually the material of the nib. I'm not too sure, but it's really, really, really good. And I've used a lot of pen eyeliners, but I just find this one of the best. I suppose it's a little bit pricey, but it's definitely worth the money. Like my last one, remember I was saying in my last video, my last one actually lasted for like 1.5 to 2 years. Like, damn, £22. So yeah, so I literally just, so for my eyeliner, I make sure my eyes are definitely, not wide open, but a reasonable about how you normally kind of have your eyes open. So about like that. And then I just literally take right at the corner of my eye and just draw a diagonal line about, because I'm going to do quite a dramatic wing today, I'm going to do it just where, like, you know, if my eyebrow kept on going. So about here. There you go, like so. So it just looks like a line. And then what I do now is from the top bit of that line, I draw it straight down to make the rest of the wing. Actually, hopefully my hair doesn't get in the way. Big hair, don't care. I just do it like so. So it looks something like this. And then what I do is I fill it in and then just carry on connecting that eyeliner. I'm going to do a quite thick liner today. It's like nighttime. I wish I was going out because this look would be really perfect for like going out. Like if you're going to the club. Like I'm London based, but I live just on the outskirts of London. I live in Watford, so basically if you're going out to Oceana, this is the look you would want to rock. I haven't been to Oceana in how long? But yeah, you get the gist. If you're going out, this is the kind of look you want to rock. Quite a bold statement look. So it should look something like this. So then I'm just literally gonna repeat the exact same thing on this side. So they match. Okay. So it should look something like this. They're quite dramatic winged liners, but this look is a very dramatic look. So now I'm going in with, this is actually a sample that I got from a MAC event that I went to like recently. This is a pigment. This is called, I think it's Reflex Pearl. It's a beautiful pigment. So I'm actually going to put that in my inner corner. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Glitter Glue Lash Insurance? Shadow Insurance. I'm going to put that on first. And I'm literally just using it as a pop of highlight. So I just put the glitter glue right in the inner corners of my eyes. And then I'm going to go in with that Reflex pigment. It is absolutely beautiful. I love this pigment. You're going to see. You're going to be like, I'm buying it. And then literally what you're going to do is you can take any brush you want. I'm using this brush because I find it really easy to just place it. And I'm just literally, what I'm doing is I'm scooping it out from the lid. Because it's easy to do. Because if you just do it straight into the product, you're going to get a lot of fallout. So this way, because like everybody knows glitter gets everywhere, and then whenever you're trying to like get it off anything, it's just like, oh my god, just go away. So I'm doing it this way and I find it much more easier. And then instead of swiping, I'm kind of pushing and dabbing it on. I'm just literally just packing it like a bowl in my inner corner. I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. And you've got to do this quite quickly because this glitter glue does dry up really fast. So it should look a little something like this at the moment. So you've got that kind of bright glittery inner corner. Alright, fine. I'm going to do the rest of the face. So I'm going in with foundation. I'm going with the, you can't actually see the name of it because I've rubbed it off. I've had this foundation for a while, but I haven't actually shown it on my channel. This is the Lancome, oh, it's called Tient Miracle or something. Oh, let me double check that name. Yeah, Lancome Tient Miracle. And this is, I'm in shade 10. It is a slight bit too warm for my skin tone, but it is very, very, very nice. If you're oily, you're not really gonna like this. I would recommend the 24-hour one. That one's really nice, but it's just a bit too matte for me. And I'm in shade 10 in this one, but the shade 10 in the 24-hour one is much more red looking, where this one is more golden looking. It's really strange, even though it's the exact same. I just don't know, it's something with the formula, which is why it makes it, I think it makes it look a bit more red. But yeah, if you're dry to combination. You're gonna like this. I just realised I need primer. Okay, sketch that. So I'm going in with the Benefit Professional. I know it's tiny. I got this as a sample as well. But yeah, so they gave me their Professional to try. So this is the first time I'm trying it out. You guys are the first to see it. Okay. It smells really good. I love the smell of this. Oh my god, I love the smell of this. Yes. Oh my god, it feels so nice as well. And the thing is, I'm such a ride or die like makeup forever fan. But wow, I do love this. It feels so good. I like how it feels. It's got the same properties as the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. I think this is much more, you know, if you're oily, I think this will definitely be one of your best friends. Great, so let's just see how it applies on top of this foundation. As I said before, this is the Lancome Tient in shade 10. And I'm using my Morphe M433 brush to apply it. It is a little bit perfumed, I think, this Lancome foundation. And like I was saying, it is a little bit red for my skin. You can already see, right, that how red this looks on the camera. Well, compared to how my normal, if you compare this to the EX1, the EX1 is definitely for more warm, like cooler golden tones than than this. But I've noticed a lot of foundations. This is what I was saying. The problem I have with a lot of foundations is I find them a bit too red for me, or what happens is it's a bit too light in complexion for me, so I've got to either balance it out with powders and concealers and blah blah blah, which is why I really do love the EX1. But I wanted to try this out because obviously I haven't tried it out on camera and I haven't worn this in ages. I've worn it a couple of times and I can probably see how red it looks on my face. Don't worry, I'll balance this out. This is how I look like with the tan. Don't worry, I'll make it work. But the thing is, I don't want to take anything away from the actual foundation because the foundation is fantastic. This is nothing to do with the foundation at all. This is just due to the undertone. Do you know what I mean? It's my undertone. My undertone and the foundation undertone is different, but the actual consistency of the the consistency of the foundation feels absolutely gorgeous. Because if I try 9, the problem that I'm finding, it will probably still be the same warm undertone, but just lighter, so it will just make me look like I'm wearing the wrong colour. Right, so that's that blended in as well as I can. But you can clearly see the difference from my eyes. But hopefully the concealer will balance that out, because the concealer that I'm using is a cool undertone. For those of you who don't know, cool undertones are basically concealers slash foundations, or products that have either a yellow to gold undertone. Warm undertones is basically concealers that have a pink to red undertone in it, if that makes sense. So like this foundation that I'm wearing is quite red, which means it's a warm undertone, and because I'm a golden undertone. But anyways, let's not dwell on it. I'll still turn this bitch out. Okay, so going back in with my concealer. Right, so this is how I've put my concealer. As you can see, this is more of a golden undertone, which is why it's Y41. Makeup Forever do a really great range of, you know, they do Y and R for the different undertones. So Y is obviously yellow and R is obviously red. Also, MAC obviously do the NC and the NWs, which is good. So NC is neutral cool and NW is neutral warm. So that's really good. So I'm going to go in with the same brush that I use for the top of my eyes for underneath. I put a bit too much concealer, as I always do, because I'm so heavy-handed, which is why I think the Miracle Sponge is actually a bit better for me, because I'm so heavy-handed. I need something to soak up this extra concealer that I've plonked on my face. Right, so I might look a little bit crazy at the moment, but I had to put quite a bit because of that red foundation. But the good thing is, with this look, because it's quite a bright look that I'm going to be doing, this will be fine. And obviously I've still got the contour and everything, so everything all balanced out, don't worry. And also the lighter the colour is, actually lifts your eyes. That's the whole purpose of putting that light colour underneath your eyes in the first place, is because Obviously it just helps brighten the eye area, make it look more awake, lifted, and all things gorgeous. So that's all that blended in, I think. So we're gonna go and set that with the Nye powder like I did the top bit. So I'm just really focused on patting that powder right into that concealer there. And when you pat, it really, I can't stress it, really does make it much more airbrushed than you just swiping. There you go. So I'm starting looking a little bit normal now, a little bit more normal. So I just use it everywhere where I've put that concealer. I might put a little bit more of that Reflex because I feel like I've lost it a bit. Okay, so I put all of that powder in. So I'm gonna continue. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more Reflex in the middle. No. I'm gonna continue on to the underneath of my eyes. So I'm gonna put. Actually, right. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. So I'm going in with the Nars Larger Than Life Long Eyewear Eyeliner in white, and I'm gonna line up my waterline with this. Can't even tell you, like, I hate eyeliners where you feel like you proper have to work them in, or you feel like it's like scraping your eyeball. So I've just lined my waterline now with that Nars eye Kohl. So you just want that stark white underneath, and you'll see why as the look goes on. So I'm using the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Midnight Cowboy. Love this liner. Just putting this gold liner right underneath, right here. So just like that, and just keep going because I want it to be quite strong. And then I'm going in with a glitter that I've shown already on this channel, which is JT Makeup Glitter. And I'm just going to put that glitter right on top as this glitter is wet here. So that's how this eye looks, like that. So I get this quite woo glitter galore. So I'm gonna put a little bit more of that Reflex in the inner corner. So that's this eye, and you literally are gonna repeat the exact same thing but onto this eye. And you've got to do it quite quickly when it's still wet. You've got to put the other glitter on, otherwise it's not gonna work. There we go. So when you're finished, it should look something like this, very sparkly. So I'm gonna finish off the rest of the face now. I love glitter, but I freaking hate glitter at the same time because it just literally just gets everywhere. Okay, so for contour, I'm gonna keep it light this time. I'm gonna use Makeup Geek Half-Hearted, which is a warm medium contour. I'm using the M52 brush, M527. I use this brush because I just find it gives quite an accurate contour, but at the same time not too chiseled, so it looks quite nice and soft. And if it does get messy, you can always clean it up by cooking. That's enough. You can go darker if you like, but I'm not going to go any darker. This is fine for me. So that's that. My cheek's done. I'm just going to do a tiny little bit. I haven't really got much of a forehead, so I can't really contour much of my forehead. So I just literally just do a little bit there, a little bit there. That's all I can do. For blush, I've been teasing you with this palette in the background because I keep using it as a mirror. But I'm actually going to finally use the shades. This is the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay blush palette. Oh, guys, look how beautiful it is. So pretty. I'm going to go in with Hush, which is this colour right here. It's kind of like a deep pinky colour, but it's actually got a bit of shimmer in it, which I love. I just literally buff that on the apples and sweep it upwards. Perfect. You can, if you prefer to leave it, I think if you've got a really wide face, it's better to just leave it just on the apples here, because if you drag it back, it's going to make your face look a bit wider. I don't really like too much blush, so I think I'm going to leave it here. That's fine for me. And then I'm going to go in with highlighter, going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. Love this highlighter. Gonna be using my favourite Sunburst, which I keep changing the name for some reason. I just keep saying Sunbeam, but it's Sunburst. I'm just gonna take my fan brush and swoop that on my cheeks. I just love highlight. It just looks. It can make a 4 look like a 10. I don't care. It's just so pretty. Highlight in the face definitely accentuates the beautiful features, even though everybody's beautiful. And don't get me wrong, on my channel I my channel is about makeup, hair, skincare, but that does not mean that you need to wear makeup to look beautiful. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful just the way they are. I'm just a geek. I'm just a geek when it comes to makeup, and I just love products, and I love how you're able to transform stuff, you know. But that doesn't mean that you need makeup. No one needs makeup at all, honestly. I just am in love with the artistry. That's what it is. So don't ever get it twisted to think that, oh, I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not, you know, beautiful, so I'm gonna buy loads of makeup and it's gonna make me look better. No. It's all about the person inside, in my honest opinion. It's inside what counts, and everybody is beautiful. Okay, teacher hat off. Back to makeup. I think that's enough glow. So I'm just gonna put it a bit on the tip of my nose. Gonna put on, oh, I nearly forgot my eyebrows. My sister thinks my eyebrows look fine, but I don't think my eyebrows look fine. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Ebony. That's just my colour. I am tempted to go granite, you know. Granite is the darkest shade she does. I'm tempted to go granite. I want to see. I'm gonna get it and see what it looks like. So I've always wondered. So that's one brow done. I'm doing them very quickly. You know what? I'm gonna leave them. That's as best as I can do them at the moment. So I just put a little bit of a highlight just on the brow bone. Then I'm gonna use the same sunburst for Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Iced Mocha. One of my favourite shades. I love this shade. I love it. You have no idea how much I love the shade. And it smells so good. I don't overdraw my lips either. Also, these don't make me this colour doesn't really make me have butthole lips. Do you know what I mean by butthole lips though? Like, or arse lips, as I call them. Like, when you do this, you can see like the line of like where the lipstick is and then the actual colour of your lips. Right, this one's make me do that. Yes. Yes. Okay, so last but not least, time for eyelashes. Camera died again. So luckily we're near the end. So I'm just finishing up and we're going in with the Velour eyelashes in Wispy Sweet Nothings. To be fair, like I was saying before I got cut off, I actually wanted to go with much more dramatic lashes, but I left them at somebody's house. Going in with these. I'm just putting them on how I normally put them on. They will still, you know, make the look good. You don't have to wear eyelashes if you're not comfortable with them. You can easily go in with just, you know, your normal lashes and just mascara them up. I would say 2 coats of mascara really does, you know, make your eyelashes look a lot thicker and more bold, which is nice. Definitely recommend the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Definitely recommend the Benefit Roller Lash, and obviously Too Faced Better Than as well. Love that mascara. I do love these eyelashes. Whenever I wear these eyelashes, I get the most compliments. These and the House of Lashes iconic style get the most compliments. People always ask me if these are either my real lashes, as if, or if I have those, you know, individual lash extensions just because of how they look. They are fantastic. I'll definitely recommend them. I really do see what the hype was about with them. You can also wear, like, there's these eyelaw lashes that I really do like as well. I think they're number 117. Do not quote me on that. They're in the exaggerate category, because they have, you know, natural lights, lengthen, exaggerate, and, you know, they have all of that. But exaggerate, I think it's called exaggerate 117, and those are really full. They're nice as well. Eyelaw lashes are very, very nice. I do like them. Especially that, you know, you can pick them up at your drugstore. It's just like, why wouldn't you? For some reason, J Hus, Lean and Bop is stuck in my head. I don't know why. I really don't know why.
Lean and bop, lean and bop, lean, bop, lean.
Okay, no, sorry. Back to the tutorial. Yes, you can either finish it here. You can just spray it with a bit of, you know, setting spray. I do love the, I keep talking about the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, but I don't have any. It's just like, ugh. So I use MAC Fix Plus at the moment, which is just as good, but I just prefer the Urban Decay one, honestly. Yeah. I'm actually Look, I do love matte lips, but I just feel like with this look, it just has to be glossy. So I'm just going in with the Gerard Cosmetics Shimmer of Hope Colour Your Smile lip gloss. I do like a glossy gloss. Yes. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I just kind of thought this up myself. Do you know, actually, that's slightly a lie. On the gram, I was on the gram. I was on Instagram. And I saw a lot of these bottom glittered eye kind of looks, and I was just like, oh, these are nice. So I just thought, do you know what? This is a while ago. This was like in like February, March times. And then I just thought to myself the other day, I was like, you know what? I don't have one of these like glittery kind of looks anymore. I just thought, and then I was like, do you know what? I'm going to do one of them bottom glitter looks. So here it is. I hope you did enjoy it. If you want to see more of these chit chat videos, just let me know. I'll happily do more of them. Yeah, just want to hear from you guys. Like I always say, all my information is in the description box. I've got 2 coupon codes now. One for Makeup Geek, and I also have one for you guys in England, which is Blow Ltd. Go on their website, go on the shop. If you spend over £40, you get £5 off and free shipping, and that's off any product on there. They do hair care, skincare and makeup. It's a lot of the Anastasia Beverly Hills range, so if you're interested in that, go buy it. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright then.